hear her crying any longer. Up he got from his bed, put on his bathrobe and slippers, and tiptoed down the corridor to the bathroom. He opened the door very, very quietly, and when he peeked in, the little cries grew louder and louder, and there was little Miss Dolly trying so very hard to climb up the walls of a big cardboard box house to get out. And all the time she cried,
"Oh dear, I have to get out. I've just got to get out. Oh, somebody, please help me."
And she whimpered loud enough to wake up every single mouse in the house. Mr. D couldn't bear it, so he bent down and lifted Miss Dolly out of the box and started back to the bedroom. But as soon as he picked up Miss Dolly, she immediately stopped whimpering. Mr. D was greatly relieved that Miss Dolly had stopped crying, and went back to his bedroom and climbed back into bed, gently putting Miss Dolly right onto his pillow.
"Oh, me, how soft and warm this feels, and I'm so sleepy,"
mumbled Dollypogs to herself drowsily, giving a great big yawn with her mouth wide open and all pale pink inside, except for her pearly white teeth. And very quickly she finally did indeed fall into a deep and peaceful sleep, all curled up like a little ball of blonde fur. And that's how Miss Dolly spent her very first night at Chula Lane, all curled up right there on Mr. D's pillow. Can you imagine?
Chapter 2. Time to go to school.
When you first see a puppy, you kind of think, if you think about it at all, that it will stay small and young forever and ever, and it is hard to imagine that far sooner than you could possibly have thought, the puppy will grow up to be quite a big, proper dog, and have long, strong legs, and be able to jump and leap and chase tennis balls in the park, and bury treasures in the garden, and sometimes, when they are very, very naughty indeed, even chase cats up trees. Though chasing pigeons is almost as much fun, because pigeons just hang around, pecking at crumbs and things, and wait until the very last moment possible before flying away. Rather casually, really, just in time. But cats are much more clever. Oh, dear me, yes. Because almost as soon as they see a puppy or a grown dog coming along, they run faster than a rabbit, right up a tree, or sometimes just climb onto the top of a fence and sit up there staring down at the dog with their huge round yellow eyes, looking terribly grown up and superior, as if to say,
"You can't catch me, you know. You really are quite a funny old thing, come to think of it, and not nearly as clever as a cat like me. You can't even climb a tree or anything like that, can you? You really are quite silly, and anyway, you can't even wave your tail cleverly like I can. All you can do is wag it from side to side, very clumsy, if you ask me."
Miss Dolly grew up so quickly, it was almost like magic. In fact, she grew up so quickly that even Mr. D was also really surprised. As soon as she was old enough, Mr. D took Miss Dolly to school in the car. You see, all puppies should be taken to school, just like children.